Both Carlos and Jake played in the World Series. Jake Peavy is a World Series champion. After pitching a decade in the majors, what was it like to take the mound during the World Series?
Well, extra special. Like you said, I was a veteran, and I was understanding of what it took and all the right pieces that had to fall in place for you to make it to a World Series. I was extremely grateful, but I was focused with my teammates on finishing the job at hand. Nobody remembers second place, Rofo.
And then you went and did it again the next year.
I got very fortunate to join forces in 2014 with a Buster Posey, Pablo Sandoval, Madison Bumgarner, Hunter Pence. Big-time energy on the West Coast, that giant title town there for a minute.
Yeah.
3 and 5 years. 2014 was extra special.
Carlos, you, of course, with the 2008 Rays in the World Series, ultimately did not win the big trophy. What was that feeling like?
Oh, man, I was devastated. I mean, I'm here to admit to both of you guys that I cried. I did.
Oh, of course.
It just crushed me. You know how difficult it is to get to that point? Yep, that one opportunity, that's the only time I made it to the World Series, and we could not capitalize. I still played those games in my head.
So many years of disappointment leading up to every season that you don't win the championship, you go home with extremely disappointed.
It does not get more intense than this time of year. The World Series is here, and every pitch matters.
As we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB, the show coming up. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Atlanta Braves. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
So 2 down, stepping in the long ball threat, number 9. That one ripped. Way back there. And it's gone! Home run! He sends a rocket to left, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter.
Bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Out to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Over to Abreu. And there are 2 outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Up the middle. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Braves back here in Atlanta, out of the 4th. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, number 9. Strider back to work. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. A big blow to the home fans. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was...
One out, base is empty. So next up for Houston, number 9. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That was a moonshot. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He caught it behind his back. The throw, Verlander. Over to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really... And stepping in for the Astros, number 9. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4. Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Let it fly right here.
0-2 now. Here's a rocket out to left. Rosario hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
Base is empty, one away, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit hard on the ground to short. And Acuna retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the...
Now batter.
And the batter now, number 9. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-1.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
(8-3) the final in this one for Chris Singleton and our Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Max Fried. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He's so good at getting his arms.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. And he deals. Bounce to the left side. Over to Abreu. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Popped up. Number 9 should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Number 9 up next for the Astros. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Fought off foul. You know, Singy, this is true. Max Fried, the night before his starts, will sit down and take his scouting report and play MLB The Show to see how his pitches work against. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add on. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat.
Here's Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
On a line, base hit. Arcia headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Here's Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1.
The third baseman, Austin.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Not in time. He's safe. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's going to be number 9. Fried back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His third hit for extra bases. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
And the 0-1. He's trying for third on the ground. And that one finds its way through. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't make quality contact.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And he's already singled in this game.
Orlando Arcia.
Out to short. Over to Abreu. And there's 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's does.
And it's fouled away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. An absolutely majestic shot. His third home run of the game. It's 8-2.
And with a 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 9. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Nobody out, runner at first. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris after it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the offensive explosion today for these guys. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
Just about set to go now. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact.
So now the Astros designated hitter, number 9. He's already homered in this one. Swing and a base hit. So digging in, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Kicks and fires. Runner takes off. Hits softly on the ground left side. Whips it to first on the run. That's out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. And next to hit for Houston, number 9. He's already homered in this game. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. That's 9 homers this series, and it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 5-3.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right now.
Next is the designated hitter, number 9. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 10th home run of the series, and they cut into the deficit. It's 9-8. So now it's the full-hole hitter, number 9. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And the 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Riley drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB, the show coming up. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Houston Astros. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, number 9. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And a pitch. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Hey, now we got 2.
Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
In the dirt. To first, they get the out on Acuna. That's the 3rd out. End of a half inning of play. Now here come the Astros. No score. Welcome back. Top of the 2nd. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Here's Austin Riley. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly, and I am not going to list them right now. No score here in the 2nd. And takes low for ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's in there.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the struggles continue in the postseason. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Back here in Houston, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Murphy, in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he took home a gold glove in 2021. Strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there as a pitcher. Got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Righty delivers. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Little chopper rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Struck him out looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Braves. And we're still knotted at 0. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's in for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there, 0-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And a foul ball. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The 0-2. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really.
Back here in Houston, Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt.
Here comes a pitch.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way. With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ozuna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And the Braves go down quietly. Still back here at Minute Maid Park, top of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. 0-1.
0-1. Come on now. Here we go.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Albies batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Caught looking his first time up. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. At the belt and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Eddie Rosario. Went down on strikes his first time through. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Rosario goes 6'1", 180 pounds, And he was born in Puerto Rico.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So he's perfect through 6. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. And we still back here at the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
The Braves hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Pitch is in there. 0-2 now.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's going to be Matt Olson. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Hey, no one down here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down.
Right through there. Got him. And that is that. We go to the 9th. Here's Sean Murphy. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Hey, nobody out now?
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swing and a miss as he was late. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you could take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
All game long, he's really done a great job of keeping these hitters guessing. You've got to play with that front foot. He's done exactly that, keeping them off balance.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So 2 down now, and here is Eddie Rosario. Foul ball. And a pitch. And now the count is even. There's a strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. 9 perfect innings are in the books, and he could really use some offense here. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up, and we still have no score. On to extra innings. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. And just misses with that one. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And now, Orlando Arcia. There's a swing and a miss. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Back here in Houston, we're in extras here. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. On the ground, right side. Altuve. 1 up, 1 down. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. High in the air, out to right. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Tucker throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double. So the perfect game bid comes to an end. A new arm into the game, the righty, Phil Maton.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros.
Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Minute Maid Park. So just about set now, and today's starter, Luis Garcia.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Here we go.
That's hard hit on the line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the Astros lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Number 9 now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Here we go.
Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's there, it's gone. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they tack on 3. It's 4-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but it's...
So, runner at second, 2 down. Number 9 up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop.
And now the DH, number 9. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 13-7. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these guys. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when these guys return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Time for the ball game. 4.
Yeah.